Alrighty then. This is another game received via a Steam curator from the Roguelike group I moderate. So, the first thing to note about this game is I see a nice hefty price tag for it, so I really have to wonder from what I'm basically seeing here if it's really worthy of a $30 price tag. The graphics aren't exactly anything too special, so I'm really thinking they possibly might be structuring the graphics a little bit, but whatever. But let's give them the benefit of doubt. I'll jump into it, play it, see how it goes. I don't exactly have a save file, so that's fine. I get the feeling that AVG is scanning this, by the way, but whatever. Alright, by perfect random. So, general language, English, gameplay. So you have automatic weapon reload if you want, or not. Disable crosshair. There's the audio. Got display. Controls. Rebind keyboard, rebind gamepad, so I guess it's got both of them. Accessibility. Alright, well, it's looking fairly decent for, a $30 game at least. Settings-wise. Shrines and certain characters can refill your amulet. Okay, well, here I am. Can maybe turn down that, aiming there a little bit. About 8% maybe might work. It might be nice to actually have left and right controls here by the way for this type of thing, but whatever. Also, hitting this back button doesn't seem to do anything. There's that too. I don't see my amulet in there anymore, so before you say anything, I know you don't remember, just listen. Look behind you, right? That fireball you just saw into this cave. That's the witch that burned down your church, and everyone in it. I'm ready for one of the 4 obvious questions now. Who am I? You are the priest, padre, and patron of their burning establishment behind you. And you might not remember, but it was vengeful rage that had you end up in that tree. By the way, to the developer, probably should use the Oxford comma there. I'm your conscience, the angel on your left shoulder, or hallucination, where it fits to make you focus on the task at hand. It's important to us both. The only thing you need to know is that we've been friends for a long time. Where am I? You're standing outside of a cave. That cave leads to a portal that in turn takes you to a dimensional state called SULFUR. It's sort of a waiting room for the true afterlife. I'm sure you have another name for that concept with your profession and all, but you'll be surprised as to its nature. Where am I going? The most important question. I'm just gonna... Never mind, they hung up on themselves. Oh, this is great to see. You're going to follow the goddamn witch in here. There are places of pure natural energy that she will want to visit. We can only max her strength if we too utilizes them. You might have noticed that death and time isn't really as rigid as most expect. There's ways to undo all of this. I will help you. I heard everything I need to hear to leave. Alright, so apparently over there is a burning church. I'll note that run speed isn't very fast, by the way. Are you just normal walking around here? Here's running. Apparently we run about as fast as we walk. Almost. If I was basically time just let's go to the car from here, I guess. So, 1, 2. Takes about 2 seconds going that far. And if I basically, run it. 1, 2. I mean, it's a little bit faster, but not a whole lot faster. Running could be a lot faster, I think. So far I'm not impressed with that, but whatever. Maybe it may change as I could get upgrades, perhaps. Point to no return, okay. I assume it's possible to die, but, let's avoid dying in here. Why is everything shaking? So here is Wakizashi. This is a Japanese short sword, I think, but whatever. Hold F to draw the Wakizaki, press release F to attack with the Wakizashi. Okay, so basically use F to attack. Press tab to open up your inventory, okay. Well, I got the amulet right there. That's really hard to read, so I saw an option here for displaying, the text size. Let's make this just a little bit better. We'll go to 0.4. That's still a little bit low, so let's go all the way to 1. Okay, that's at least somewhat readable. Amulet. A strange urge to go back radiates from this artifact. Father's shirt. Armor +1. Perfect condition 99 of 100. A black shirt with a white Roman collar. You have worn the shirt for as long as you can remember. I sort of feel it should be in a damaged condition, perhaps, just to sort of showing that you've actually worn it. Okay, our ammo's basically displayed down here. Good to know. There's a stick there. Okay, I got a stick. Nothing compares to a real good stick. Okay. Yeah, why not? We'll go back and get some stuff. This is going forward rather than going backwards. There. This is where it came from. As a point of no return, so let's just move on. Cold and slimy, not very appetizing, might contain lungworms. It's interesting stuff we can basically pick up. Let's test some jumping here a little bit. Okay, we can cook stuff. Maybe that'll come later. A bit of platforming. Well, someone had a bad day. A P-38 Dirk. Okay, we got ourselves a firearm. Obviously the firearm's going to be the primary way of like fighting stuff, but whatever. Self-explanatory. Well, now we're really at point no return. Ah, there it is. Bring me closer to it, so I can absorb some of its primordial essence. You won't need to use it to teleport home right now, as that would be a bit of a waste. It's what? How do I put this? Blood of the Mother. Pure essence. It's extremely difficult to tame and needs to be used incredibly intently to yield any wanted results. It's going to come in very handy, as I know how to wield it. Why do we need it? For one, I can use it to take us back to safety once I charge myself with its powers. Alright, gotta answer this one, so I'll be right back. also a water bottle for Dad there as well. Alright, let's resume here. For one, I can use it to take us back to safety once I've charged myself with its powers. You know, in case things get hairy. Or it would be very advantageous to regroup. Once used up, the power would need to be refilled in one of these shrines. And for second, it will allow us to banish the witch's curse up to the point where the shrine leads us, letting us access new areas as well as eventually paving the way to redemption for your people. The road out of Sulfur is long, but it's even longer if there's a mountain of evil slime in the way. Is there further use for this, or? Glad you asked. There's the teeny-weeny aspect of being able to turn back time and taking you and your churchgoers back to the land of the living. Like this never happened, and getting your revenge. I'd say that would be the ultimate goal, wouldn't you? We need to find a multitude of shrines for me to make that happen. I guess I won't comment about the comment right here, because that's technically, like, you know, I'm part of United States spelling, but whatever. Right, but I need to ask you. Yes? Why do we need it? For one, I can use this to take us back to safety once I've charged myself with its powers. We've already basically read this, so... Got our question. Not so fast. Where is the witch? You saw how fast she was flying, right? She's probably well on her way to the second one at this point. No matter, we'll catch up. Don't worry. Fair enough, but... Okay, so... Knock yourself out. I thought that might literally knock me out, but I guess not. I kind of feel you should make like a sign of the cross or something, but whatever. I'm filled to the brim and could take us home if you please. Get me out of here, pronto. Return to church. Where am I going next? Further down. So what will it be? Never mind. Okay, I took some damage there, but whatever. Probably shouldn't have lead those guys, but just want to see anyways. Ah, look at that. We got ourselves a stick grenade. I think those are the ones that the Germans used. Interesting, that took 3 shots, and my sword took 3 shots, so... Consumable. Give 1 health over 1 second. This medium mushroom carries an earthy and nutty smell. Can be used in cooking. So 3 mushrooms and a stick equals a kebab. I learned stuff. Mushroom skewer. There we go. You can see at the bottom of, my screen, my health going up there. Did this kill me? That seemed like a very odd, level change survey thing, because, I wasn't sure if everybody said it's falling to my death or not. But whatever. Alright, well, that was painful. The guy sort of reminded me of Delver, by the way, where, they're always basically facing you. I feel like platforming. I'm glad I did. Soapy wool. Alright, well, that's this area out of the way. I guess he's sort of like a coward. Take your liver, sure. Peg leg. So this reduces movement speed but gives you explosive resistance, armor +1. Instead of a leg, gives an unfair advantage against stepping on things related incidents. Soapy wool. Drag onto an item to repair it, so basically repair your stuff. Looks like this has durability too, by the way, so I have to watch out for that. Provide extremely important functions to its original owner. Wouldn't doubt that. Spears and stuff. Not dying is a, you know, nice thing to have, so let's cook some of these. Apparently can't like replace stuff, by the way, so that could be better. At some point I should test like doing most of them at once, but you know, we'll see if we get a little bit far first. You can die. Didn't feel like wasting ammo on him, right? So. Stick would be nice. Explosive. I don't know if those things make anything, so let's just make what I didn't know about for now. Nope, no wood out of that. Well, not full health, but oh well. Let's just get going. Your firearms rank up if you kill enough enemies with it. Each rank will unlock an enchantable slot enabling oils and elemental enchantments. Okay. Okay, you can go down ladders if you want. Oh! Here, we'll take some Mr. Meat. So we got guys with guns. Not dying would be nice, by the way, so let's just eat that for now. Sticks here. Well, I didn't die, but that was not fun. Am I using too much ammo? I don't know. This doesn't really feel like a game that's really great for melee, by the way, so... It's basically like, it feels like it's optimized for like, you know, shooting rather than like, you know, melee. Maybe on a controller it might be a little bit different, but, you know. Board on blue. So false self cap. This mushroom emits a faint glow and releases self sap. Easily mistaken for a self cap. It carries potent poison. Oh, you can actually eat these if you want. Okay. Why not? We'll eat one. Huh. I ranked up my P48 on that. Die, please. Eh, Let's explore, I guess. See up a little bit more. That might be a hint that you can combine these two things, by the way. You can hack him slash after dead, good to know. Well, this was the right way to go, but I feel I missed stuff by going this way, so that sucks. Oh well. You lose all your stuff you're carrying when you die. Keep things safe in your stash. I'm crouched, by the way. Okay, we got too many velvety bells at this point. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. I wonder if the game pauses while I'm basically, like, you know, in a, inventory screen. I kind of wonder if enemies always know where I am as well. Can you get to me? Oh, what the heck? He goes through it. That feels blatantly unfair. I mean, I probably understand why it's done, but... Die, please. I gotta drop the stick, so... So actually graze it out if you can't actually do anything with it. Oh, there you go. Cheese sandwiches! Discovery. A healing classic liver pate to put on sandwiches, great with butter and pickles. Again, probably a hint. Now I'm wondering a little bit. This potion stings to the tox but emits a pleasant metallic odor. It makes you feel slightly woozy, but can be probably used in cooking. Yeah, I can make a mushroom screwdriver like these too, right? So, okay. And it looks like those actually do combine if you like, you do them, so that's good to know. Is that you laughing? Fex Yuan. Saga Netite, believer. Have need of the magic word? I have, Enchantress. Who are you? Magic word. Have you seen a witch? I don't have time for riddles. Who are you?
Lam.
My name is Fex Yuan. I'm a disciple of the word. For being a disciple of the word, you're not very descriptive.
Sagamati.
There's really nothing more to say about it, unless you mean who I am metaphysically, and then we could stand here for hours. I usually don't speak so bluntly, but I do need to concentrate on listening, writing, or selling you scrolls of magic empowerment. You can get to pick one of those. I get to pick? Oh boy, oh boy. I choose listen then. I pick buy scrolls of magic empowerment. So what's been going on with you lately? Where to begin? First I crashed into a tree. I don't remember much after that, but my amulet reminds me that my church was just under attack and everyone endured inside. It was the witch. She's a burning going into a cave entrance, and the amulet's like, you need to follow her into some sort of waiting room, afterlife dimension, and find a bunch of shit. I'm just so stressed about the whole thing. Not much. Since then, it's just been a murderous rampage and mushroom picking, and man, it's a lot to take in now that I'm actually hearing myself say it, I just don't understand what my motivations here are. Am I losing faith? Am I just lazy? Am I doing any good, or am I bad? Nothing is inherently good or evil, right? Perhaps my congregation are better off where they're at, and I can just chill out. Perhaps I can even go back to living. I mean, didn't even die. That's not necessarily what I meant, but I feel much better. You taught me there is, in fact, a choice. I'm not a slave of fate, thank you. Glad to help. I'm sure some of my scrolls may be able to help you along the way. Actually, let's talk some more. Patience is a virtue. So what's the topic, priest? I have need of the magic word. So this brings back to here. Magic word. It's the word that air breathes, the leaves shake, and the fire burns. It's all around us everywhere, and you hear it all the time, but few people actually listen. We write it down, interpret, and remember, so that it can manifest once again. The stronger the manifestation, the more it echoes in infinity, which of course affects the price. We're good Samaritans, not free Samaritans. Even the Shuan need to eat. Like the Word of God. There are more like you? Yes, but I will not talk more about this due to security reasons. We're extremely uninterested in ending up in the Infinite Void. Infinite Void trademark? Where we'll end up if we're abruptly separated from your body in this pure realm. It's literally nothing. Oh yeah, guess we're spare sense of money now then. That's super scary. Let's get back to not so scary questions. Sorry about that. You did ask. What else do you have need of a magic word? Have you seen a witch? I will assume you're not asking if I am one. That would be extremely rude. Witches are of the soil. We are of the air. We cannot be more different. For your question, I know only of one witch still left in Sulfur, and one rarely speaks of it. Perhaps it's you that have information for me. A witch burnt down my church, killed my congregation. I'm trying to find her. Information is in short supply, I'm afraid, which is why I have more questions. My condolences, and welcome to Sulfur to you and yours. It's a bit rigid and stiff here for most of us comparatively to heaven. We'll all get there eventually.
Ondas.
Unless we end up in the infinite void, of course, which, from your attire and current location, looks like a very real possibility. This amulet lets me come back. We are unified in destiny. Heaven, you don't strike me as a believer.
Saga.
Really? And how many times do you think you've come back? I have no idea. Countless. I think it's beginning to mess with my memory. Not sure why you're asking.
Ondas.
Just making conversation. If you could leave me to my work now, that would be best. Right? Sorry to bother you. Leave.
Saga mate.
Alright, so you can basically buy from this like person here. So you got ammo boxes and like, you know, stuff like that. So you got scrolls. Drag this item onto a weapon with an empty enchantment slot to enchant it, so basically enchant your weapon. So basically it's rank 1, I got 1 slot I guess. Gives plus 2% slow motion for 4 seconds. So obviously it slows you down for a moment. Repair kit to repair your stuff. Ammo box for 9mm. Yay, ammo. Drag onto item to repair its durability. More ammo blocks for energy cells. Spring ding. Small mushroom rich in nitrogen. Popper use in potions. Okay, so you make potions perhaps in this game? Makes sense. I don't have a ton of money, by the way, so... I guess that's accidentally test if I can hit her or not, but whatever. Cryogenic grenade, that sounds like a frost grenade. There we go, we killed them all. Very slow rampage shit, I don't know what's going on. Oh, food is quite plentiful, isn't it? Bottled water. Room is burning, room is poisoned. Self-explanatory. Yes, an experimental hand grenade that emits a shocking blast of cold on detonation, slows or freezes enemies caught within the blast. Very important. This must be like jewelry or something down here, I guess. If you put something between this and a hard place, it might be physically altered, or at least pressured. Double cheeseburger. Wow, 200 health. A burger with a burger on topping on top. Stick. I get the feeling about we can reposition this stuff somehow in here. Like, alter, it's like, you know... What do you call it? Another one? Okay. It's not the same stuff as before, I guess, but whatever. Those guys are annoying. This definitely feels like a game that's better for controllers, by the way, than, like, you know, keyboard and mouse, because it's hard to sort of strafe with, like, melee. Do that sort of thing right there. I just did. We're gonna eat that right now. Let's just dig some of these, I guess. Mushrooms are quite plentiful, apparently. I just feel like I consume these like constantly to sort of like, you know, use them up. That probably makes more sense, doesn't it, than dropping them. I think I maxed out my health there, not entirely sure, but pretty sure. I kinda wish there was like an organization thing here as well, but whatever. Would you die, please? We got up. Okay, that doesn't kill me. Good to know. How do I get out? We got out that way. I feel like that's a spot I can get to, but maybe I have to get around to it somewhere. Fluffy hat. There we go. Why not? Just eat a bunch of mushrooms. Is that a secondary? Oh, you can actually swap this stuff if you want. Good to know. These both take 9mm, by the way. Don't know why the bullets look different, but okay. They do. I think once you're at full health, by the way, it doesn't actually, like, you know, stop you from eating more consumables, so that's something to keep in mind, but whatever. Is there, like, a boss level at some point, I wonder? I kind of feel like going back to the church to see, like, you know, what resetting this place is going to do to me. Get me out of here pronto. Let's just head back. You know you can rotate items in inventory. When holding an item, scroll the mouse wheel or press space to rotate the item. So yeah, you can rotate basically space there.
Hooray.
Gravedigger. Oh no, not hallucination this time either. That amulet sure is a blessing. Remember though, that it's empty now. Gotta fill that sucker up again. Who am I? Who are you? Where am I? What can I do here? What the hell is that you're smoking? And later, old pal, gotta keep moving. So who am I? Phew. Guess I'll humor you again. You're the person who took care of us all. Well, the ones that have made it back here since crossing over.
Hooray.
We're extremely grateful for your patronage, both then, here, now, and whatever you would call this bullshit afterlife. I'm only known as Gravedigger. Interestingly enough, I was a mute back in the real world. I did what my name suggests and kept my mouth shut.
Hooray.
Kinda missing those silent days, as people actually expect me to answer their dumb questions now. Anything else? Where am I? This here church is called Original Sin, as a reminder that we're all sinners.
Hooray.
The door has always been open to anyone, regardless of their past, hence why the majority of us here seem to be, let's call it, innocence impaired. Hee. The humble saloon door symbolizes this. Anyone is welcome here. Noble idea, of course. Lord knows we're all better for it. Shame it was all this idea that doomed us. What do you mean doomed us? Well, our open door policy seemed to have attracted some unwanted attention from a particular evil witch, who infiltrated and pretty much killed us all. Except you. But hey, you're here now anyway. Which is nice. The place wouldn't be the same without you. Anything else? Right, what about the Stark Matter with the eyes?
Hooray.
We've been cursed to stay here. One could say being in Sulfur is a curse within itself, but these evil barriers are stopping us from going anywhere or doing anything about it. we're all hoping to move on to the next life at some point. Anything else? Have another question? Honestly, what can I do here? You can repair your stuff at Ralphie's outside the church. Brilliant mechanic, that one. You can store items, money, and ammo in the stash chest. They're all linked up. If the others weren't lost somewhere out there, there'd be plenty more here to do, items to buy, etc. So basically it's more like NPCs to find as you go along. You can also go back to any area you've already previously visited, just follow the paths. Anything else? What are you smoking? Pure sulfur. It's a nasty habit, but let me tell you, it's a hell of a lot easier to come by and a place named after it, that's for sure. Hot commodity, but also not very cheap. Any more questions, Curious George? They're off. Old pal, gotta keep moving. Alright, so all right there is following me, I guess. You can basically put stuff in your stash here, sort of save it. Blah blah. You know, I kind of feel it'd be nice if there was like a quick stash like item where you could, like, you know, press Alt and, like, you know, click on something and it basically goes in here. Now, obviously, this game isn't early access, by the way, but it obviously needs a lot more work, for sure. Yeah, they're all linked up. You can basically take these anywhere. Just a peg leg. Soppy wool and all sort of stuff. So here's stiff leg. Looking at stiff legs. What can I do for you, Padre? Got something for me, or here to browse a new hall? Now, I feel at this point we're basically, like, you know, at the point where we basically sort of call it quits. Basically, it's like, you know, a game here. There's Ralphie.
Strain pone. Cow lutein. Dente silly. Formiga. My druthers.
There's a campfire. Yep, we can basically cook from here if we want. Yeah, just like having, like, say, shift hold down, like, you know. Oh yeah, there you go. Right click. So right clicking and basically move stuff over a little bit quicker. So there's like an option basically for it. I was gonna quickly see if, like, you know, this basically puts us back to where we were, or it's gonna be different now. Ow. It does feel a little bit different, the, like, decor here, so you can die. It's definitely a roguelike, by the way, because, you know, they have, like, randomized, like, you know, things here. I feel like dying, so whee! That didn't kill me, but, you know. You will. You died. Okay, so you die, you probably go back to the Gravedigger. Literally right here. This guy can charge my amulet. Okay, so you can like do it, but you know. Okay, we lost our items, basically everything were worn and stuff like that, so. Alright, I feel it's a good, like, you know, showing of like what this game's basically all about. It has the potential to possibly be like a free, like, you know, dollar game, but it feels like, you know. I'm not really sure about, like, you know, the controls. The thing about, like, you know, the melee controls is that they're better suited as, like, a gamepad than they are to, like, a keyboard. I mean, you can play with, like, with a keyboard, but it's not that great, so. It is what it is. Hope you guys basically enjoyed it, and, you know, that's SULFUR for you. Take care.